Hey, I'm Miraya Perkins, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rising star on the big scene, make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat, don't settle for less. They put you through that test, your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
SLT Nation, let's go! Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right, we're searching high and low, and we are finding rising stars in our communities who are doing big things and living out big dreams. And today we got the beast of Boswell in the building. That's right, the class 3-6A MVP, first team all district. Hey, she 5'11", but play like she's 6'5". Yo, welcome to the Sports Life Talk family, Miraya Perkins. How you doing, little sis?
I'm doing great. How y'all?
Oh, we good. Hey, we doing good, man. We're gonna call you the bucket from Boswell. How that sound? The bucket from Boswell. That's what we got right now. And hey, she can go get it. We're about to tell y'all her amazing journey. But if this is your first time checking out the show, allow us to reintroduce ourselves. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all thing Louisiana. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the UTA alum, the Quiet Storm, the head coach KT. Kev, how you feeling today, man? You back home at it? I know you about to make you please. Go ahead, do your thing.
There's no better feeling than going back home, right, B? So this is like the fourth time we've been to UTA, right? Or is it the fifth?
Yeah, I might be more than that. We had JoJo, we had Coach Wright, we had Star, we had Star Jacobs on the show.
We had Coach May.
Yep.
We've been there a couple of times. But yeah, I'm doing great, B. Jones. I'm just welcoming another alumni to the You Got Next series and to my university, B. Jones. This 2 for 1. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's turn up. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, if this is your first time checking out the show, we appreciate you so much. We couldn't do this without you. We are close to the midway part of the year, and we need to keep this amazing momentum of 2023 going and growing. So UTA, you already know we locked in with y'all. Kevin, how I throw it up? What I'm supposed to do?
It sure wasn't it. Yeah, you doing too much.
Thank you, Mariah. Oh, wait, I see it. All right, there we go. All right. See, Miraya showed me how to do it. You ain't showed me how to do it.
How many times I gotta show you to do it? Good grief. I showed you 17 times.
In with us. You got a lot of anger in your you know what I'm saying? Hey, so look, real quick, we need y'all to smash that subscribe button on the count of 3. Miraya, is y'all gonna rock with us? Is your people, is the Orange and Blue Nation gonna stand up?
Yeah, they gonna rock with y'all. If I'm rocking with y'all, they gonna rock with y'all.
Boswell too. We need Boswell to show up. Fort Worth, show us some love. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom! Welcome to the SLT family. That's right. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We take family very serious around here. So if you did smash that subscribe button, first and foremost, thank you. But number 2, welcome to the family. All right, Miraya, it is that time. All we got to do, Kevin, is throw that V up there and you're going to get MVP, Miraya Valuable Perkins. Let's go. Are you ready for the Sports Life Talk initiation?
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's get it.
All right, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Okay. This not in any order, but these are the people that I probably listen to the most. So Drake, Lil Baby, I listen to Summer Walker a lot. NLE, and XXX. Those my 5.
NLE. What's NLE? I think I heard of that one. Yep, NLE Chopper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I listen to him a lot. So
you kind of hard then.
Yeah, she.
That list.
Yeah. But I can mix it up though with some R&B too, not just rappers or anything. So, but
I heard the Summer Walker.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but even Summer Walker, she can be a little toxic at times too. All right, Miraya. So we like to rank everybody's top 5, and the highest you can get is 5. But there is no way that I got a UTA. You go on to UTA, I'm gonna give you anything less than 5. So B Jones, you know what? For this episode, I'm gonna let you rank it. What would you give Miraya?
Well, first off, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm kind of excited to have Miraya on here because I got. If y'all go to her IG, her Twitter at Ray with 2 Y's and Perkins with 2 S's, there's a picture of Miraya with the head coach of UTA. Well, lo and behold, I'm just sitting there talking to Coach Wright. Miraya come up. Coach Wright start hugging on Miraya. And to make a long story short, Coach Wright handed me the phone and said, hey, take the picture. So I am the photographer of this picture with her and Coach Wright.
She just hands him the phone, just like, take a picture of us.
Yeah, and so Coach Wright was like, hey, I'm going to see you later. We'll see you on campus later. It's not all resonate with me. But I'm like, oh, you finna go to UTA. What's good? How you doing? So me and Miraya just talking, needless to say. She don't tell me like, hey, yeah, I'm probably the best player in Fort Worth. And I mean, she don't tell me all of this. She just play it out. She's like, okay, yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to go to college. But anyway, because she's extraordinary and elite, she's definitely a yeet person. I think that her rankings are egregious. I'm giving her 10, KT. I'm doubling up and down on it.
Ooh.
I'm proud of you, B Jones, because I probably gave her like 20 or 30 because she's going to UTA. So I'm glad you took over. I did. All right. So who is your favorite superhero and why?
I like Black Panther. It's my favorite movie. So yeah. So yeah, he's my favorite.
All right, T'Challa. Since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
I don't really got a specific song, but this artist, he wasn't even in my top 5. So, but if I had to walk out to a song or artist, I would probably pick YoungBoy. Just
tried and true.
No.
She already knew I was finna get hype when she said YoungBoy.
I don't know, just somebody's music, it can get people hype. So I'll probably listen to him before a game though, but he's not my top 5, but
Okay, I get that. I'm glad he's not in your top 5, but for your theme song, that's good.
KT, don't do that.
I try. B Jones, I got to hear about NBA YoungBoy every day at school from middle schoolers, so I get tired of it sometimes. All right, so if you could shadow anyone for a week and learn from them, they could be either dead or alive. Who would it be and why?
Kobe, 100% Kobe, because his mentality, his work ethic, like you just don't see nobody really today who's doing what he did. So I would want to shadow him for a week, just to learn from him and just see, how hard he worked and, put some of his aspects into my game. So yeah, definitely Kobe.
All right. So what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
I would say just, putting my mind to things, whatever I put my mind to, just go out and do it and just reach my goals. Like, and just having an open mind with everything and, just taking it as I go, just learning and growing and stuff, putting my mind to everything.
All right. So if you weren't playing basketball, what is another sport that you think you would be excelling in?
Probably track. I enjoy track, but I never really I played it, for 1 year. I ran track for 1 year, but if I had to choose something else, I would probably do track because I like track a lot. So.
All right. So I see that you're a, McDonald's All-American nominee. So that got me in the mind of food. You're from Funky Town. I know you'll be playing in Arlington, but you're from Funky Town. If B Jones and I were going to Fort Worth just to watch anybody play, what is a restaurant that you would recommend we stop by?
Cheesecake Factory.
You like
Got one.
Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah.
Well, what's your meal at Cheesecake? Because I find myself getting the same thing every time I go in now. But what's your meal at Cheesecake Factory?
I pretty much get the same thing too every time I go there. But there's this Chipotle chicken pasta that I get a lot. That's pretty good. I recommend that. Mm-hmm.
All right. So if you're watching this, once this episode is over, we need for you to do us a favor. Go to our website, SLTUGotNext.com. On that website, you're going to learn more about B. Jones. You're going to learn more about me. And you can, rock with some of the other members of our You Got Next series, Coach Wright, Coach Hernandez, Star Jacobs, some other people too from UTA. And the most important thing for B. Jones and I is family. And we really mean that. So allow me to reintroduce our newest family member, Miss Miraya Perkins, to the show. So B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, brother.
Ray, we're so excited to have you. I don't know how we missed the opportunity to come see you do your thing at Boswell, because I'm telling y'all, now that I'm watching all the highlights, I'm going back through, I am just head over heels crazy about this young lady's game. And you like the tallest person on your team, but you get it any which way your team needed outside. Kevin, she actually got an intermediate game. She actually has a 17-foot jumper, a 16-foot jumper. She can get it however she want to get it. But all right, so let's take this thing back to the beginning, Miraya. Tell us, when did you start playing basketball?
I started playing when I was around like 8 years old.
All right, so in were you playing like in middle school or elementary? In middle school, that's you be a young middle schooler at 8. But what you was playing in elementary? What you was doing? Sport league or recreation league?
Yeah.
What were you doing?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing, because my dad, so I was living in Seattle at the time, and my dad was down there, and we made this little like rec team, right? Like around for girls like my age and stuff. So I started playing that when I was 8 until up about when I was like 10 years old. That's when I stopped playing the rec. And then after that, I just played like middle school ball. I didn't start playing AAU till my summer going into my sophomore year. So yeah, I was a little bit behind than everybody else, but that's like, the story of like the come up like this.
Yeah, that's the come up. That's the grind. So now you 5'11", but you play like you 6'5", and I'm telling y'all that I'm not kidding. She can go get any rebound. She can play against Sunners. She bodying. I'm talking about bodying the big men of these other the big lady, some of these other squads. But when did you realize that you was kind of different, Miraya? When did the game like slow down to you was like, dang, I can go out here and actually impose my will on these other young ladies?
Probably when I first started playing AAU, like going into my sophomore year. That was when I finally got to see like the real, like, the speed of the game, like it was changing, and just going against like these top like elite girls, during the summers. And, in my mind, I was just like, you know what, I really want to put my mind to this, and I want to, go try and get a scholarship. Like, that's when I was like, you know what, I'm going to just keep training, working hard, improving, getting better. And, I want to make something out of this. So, yeah. Now,
you get all of these accolades throughout the city. 𝐥𝐤𝐬, who's a friend of the show, he ranked you, I think, number 35 or number 36 like that in the state of Texas, which is crazy in itself. Like, to be a top 30, top 40 kid in the state of Texas is like amazing. But I'm gonna be honest with you. As much as I love 𝐥𝐤𝐬, I need to see the other 35 young ladies that they got ranked ahead of you. Because I'm telling you, you are an absolute monster out there on that basketball court. But with that being said, how would you describe your game? If somebody who's never seen the highlights, you just meet them at a random AAU event and they don't know who you are. You talking to them about your future and they don't know that you're just a walking bucket. How would you describe your game to somebody who you don't tell them that you're a rock star?
Well, I feel like myself, I'm like an overall, like all around player. So I can score on all 3 levels. Like, I create shots for myself in the mid range. I pull up, I can, I post up smaller defenders when I can, and I I take them off the bounce, off the wing to the rim, and if I'm open on the perimeter, I'll take a three. And so I would just say I have a overall all around game.
Now, Miraya, I love the braids first and foremost. Whoever do your braids, they off the chain. They got them fingers. But I'm gonna tell you something.
That's my bestie, mama. Yep.
Yeah, they cold with it. But when you come out with the two ponytails at the top, I know you about to raise hell. You know the two ponytails you have up here?
Oh yeah,
I already know. Hey, y'all in for a night if she come out there with that hairstyle because you be putting this.
If I come out with these two, then yeah.
It's a wrap. You about to serve them. So if y'all see him pregame and that's what it looked like, go ahead and y'all better talk to somebody. Say, hey, we got a long night ahead of us. All right. So you actually broke my heart a little bit. Now, Coach Wright, please don't get me Coach Wright. Don't get me Coach Wright. I love UTA. We friends of the program. We go out to all the games. Coach Wright set us up. We're gonna be there to see you play too. But I was, as I was going through research, I saw that Louisiana across your chest and that red and white. And Miraya, you looked real good in that Louisiana uniform. But it allowed me to ask you this question: what made you choose UTA? Because it looked like you was real close to being a Raging Cajun for a minute and going to my home state. So what made you choose UTA?
Well, Coach Wright and just the whole staff, like I love them all. And when I was there, watching them practice and stuff, I really visioned myself being a part, on the court with them and how they played because of the way I played and stuff. And just talking to Coach Wright on the phone, and even everybody else too, they just seem like real genuine people and stuff. And then when I was on campus, I just felt this is a place where I could be myself, just be who I am and stuff. And yeah, and I really feel I could bring something to the team. So yeah, and I kind of wanted to stay close to home too, because I feel like this is where I started. So I want to finish it here too.
Now Kevin teed it up. We had Star on the show, and Star, in my opinion, is literally we talking about somebody who's WNBA caliber talent. And if she doesn't get drafted, I'm a write in to the commissioner. I don't know who the name of the commissioner, but I'm gonna be like, y'all messing up. Y'all need to change this league up because this is a quintessential young lady who can really add value to the league. But my question to you is getting that opportunity to go out there as a true freshman, learn from a 5-year senior like herself, somebody who's had adversities, torn ACLs, win the transfer portal. Do you have a relationship with Star already? Have you had the opportunity to talk to him? And what do you expect that experience to be like? Or what are you looking forward to the most of having that experience to play with her in your freshman year of college basketball?
Oh yeah, I'm excited I get to play with her another year, because watching her this past season, she was literally unstoppable. Like you said, she was a beast. But when I go there, I'm gonna make sure I'm taking in everything, everything that people are saying to me, because I'll be coming in as a freshman, so I'm coming in learning, trying to get used to the system, making sure I'm listening to my coaches and stuff, but also making sure that I improve and I get better each day. So I'm gonna just have an open mind, take everything in, and just work on my game.
Now, I've said it a couple of times, and I know people probably tired of me saying it, but you're 5'11", you really play like you're 6'5". Do you feel like you're a little bit underrated because of your height? Do you feel like because I'm going to tell y'all right now, if she was 6'3", not even 6'2", you probably would have been one of the top 15 to 20 players in the country, right? Do you feel like you're a little bit underrated because of your height?
Maybe in some ways, yes, because even though, I'm in high school, like you said, I was one of the tallest people, on my team, most of the time I was going in against somebody who was bigger than me. So, but, I do think I'm maybe a little underrated in some ways, but not really so because of my height, but just in other ways too. Just, because, I did say, I started late and everything, so I kind of had to create a name for myself, and I kind of enjoyed that more than already being known as somebody who's this and that. So, I just feel like, the stuff, that I worked hard at, I feel like I earned it and stuff, and just making a name for myself. So that's what I like the most.
Well, the one thing I love about sports is what it does to the community and how it raises up these kids to understand you got to learn to win, you got to learn to lose, you work together as a team. There's so many lessons that sports provide you, but just seeing you interact with your team, it just kind of gave me the goosebumps, because you can really see that your team not only looks up to you on the court, but they really care about you off the court. And you can tell Coach Wright is head over heels crazy in love with you. I know she's a super excited. Every time we talk to Coach Wright, we like, hey, Coach, what is the team gonna look like next year? She say, I got some dogs. I got some dogs coming in. And then, so I already know she's super hyped about what's coming in. But how do the people, like, you kind of played me to the left. You didn't tell me who you really was, but how would your people around you, your friends, your teachers, your coaches, how would the people that get to interact with Ray on a daily basis, how would they describe you off the court?
They'll probably say I'm goofy. Like, I joke around a lot with people. Like, I'm sarcastic. Like, I like making jokes. Like, I laugh a lot with my friends. But at the same time, like, I'm also just kind of like chill and laid back. Like, I'm not really, as outgoing as some people. But when I'm around my friends, it's a different story. But, I'm just like a fun person to be around. Probably that's what they would say.
All right. Now you got that 1,000 points at Boswell, and the video is kind of crazy because you do it in such a. What is that? Is that your ball? Is that the ball with 1,000 points? All right.
Yeah.
Well, when you got that 1,000 point, it was kind of special because you hit that thing on an and one. Tell us what that moment was like. Did you know when you got that bucket, like that was it? That was number 1,000?
Well, yes, I did, but it's actually kind of a funny story because, everybody knew, like, on my team, like, we all knew, like, I knew that this game I was going to hit 1,000 points because I think I only needed, like, 2 points. So I knew, like, It just had to be a bucket. And so my coaches, we tried running 2 plays for me that went to me to have me get the bucket, But I think, the first time, like, I think the team went into a zone and we called, like, a man play. So we had to do something else. And then they ended up, like, stopping it. Then we tried doing it the second time. They switched up their defense again. So they were just like, you know what? You just gonna have to get the bucket on your own. So, we happened to take it out of bounds, and we were in a pencil formation. I think I was in the back. So yeah. So then my teammates they went and set screens, and she lobbed it to me, and I was right there. Then I just had to throw it up off the glass a little bit and went in, and they called a foul. So that's how I knew. Yeah.
Yeah, you got hyped. The team got hyped. The arena got hyped. I'm sitting on my iPhone. I got hyped. Everybody, we all got hyped when we saw that play go down. That was a crazy. Now you love basketball, don't you, Ray? I can tell. Let me tell y'all something. Just watch this video. You can see when she starts talking about basketball, it's a total different facial. It's a total different energy. Where does this love of basketball come from? You come from a basketball family, or is it just you find peace in being out on that court?
Well, yeah, my dad, he played basketball. He played in college and he played pro. So everything that I get is pretty much from him. And because, he's been there. So the way he coaches me, the way, we've trained and stuff, like everything is from him. And then I just fell in love with it too, because, I feel like if he made pro, like, that's my dreams, is to try and go pro as well. So yeah. I get it from him.
All right, last question, and then we're gonna play a little game. And everybody knows that that LSU versus Iowa changed the landscape of women's basketball as far as how we view them. But I gotta know, you real quiet. You're not a very boisterous person like myself, but I could tell there's something in your eyes. I don't see your lips moving a lot on the court, but I could tell there's something in your eyes where like, hey, I'm going to dominate you and get 25 on you. Just want to let you know that. You know what I'm saying? So how do you feel about the whole chirping? Are you one of the people out there giving lip service, or are you really more quiet? You just let the game speak for itself?
Man, most of the time I let my game speak for itself, but if someone's chirping at me, I'm definitely, going to make sure I chirp back, because I just... I'm not the type where someone, can talk down on me or say something to me, so I'm gonna say something back if I need to, but I'm not never normally the one who's going out there chirping first. I let my game speak for itself most of the time, but if I need to, I will.
You're gonna be a freshman, get minutes, so get your mouth ready, because they gonna be out there freshmen. They gonna be trying to put it on you, but they ain't even ready yet for you. They don't even know what's about to happen, but I know what's about to happen. I'm about to put it on Kevin's head. All right, welcome to the championship rounds. Miraya Perkins, this is the part of the show where you are now officially calling those shots. Kevin and I, we're gonna do a little bit of one-on-one. All right, so have you ever played the game called Would You Rather before?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right, perfect. So Sports Life Talk Nation, if you never played the game, it's very simple. Both KT and I are going to make a pitch to Miraya. All right, whichever one of those pitches she select, that host will gain a point. The first host to get 2 points or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game of championship rounds. And yes, it was a little bit of an upset in the last game. I don't know how it happened, but Kevin stole my belt. He basically stole my belt. So he is now the defending champion. And then he went and put on all his orange and blue, trying to kiss up to the Maverick Nation. Whatever, blase. It's all good, but now we got to do business, and we got to do what we got to do. All right, so KT, kick us off, man. Let's go.
B. Jones, I'm just straight down the middle, man. I'm just representing the company colors, just in a different color, okay? All right, Miraya, would you rather win the national championship at UTA and you will be the player of the year, or be a top 3 pick in your year's WNBA draft?
Ooh. Actually, you know what? I'll probably want to win a championship.
Coach Wright, that's the answer that she wanted. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, thanks, Kevin. Thanks for putting her in a situation where she had, a freshman coming in. Yeah, thank you, Kevin. Good job, KT. Great. That's exactly what we needed. Nah, Coach Wright, I love you. We rooting for that chair. I can't wait to be a part of it. Hey, and y'all knocking on the door too. That team that made the playoffs, they won the conference titles, so y'all getting up. And with talent like yourself, y'all gonna make it. Round 2, KT. Let's go.
Would you rather host your own cooking show on the Food Network, where you travel the world interviewing athletes and celebrities as they take you to their favorite places to eat in their hometowns, or Netflix films a documentary with you and your journeys at UTA, and they follow you around for the next 4 years, so you get 4 seasons on Netflix as a featured Last Chance U style documentary?
The documentary. That'd be cool. Yeah.
B. Jones, what's the difference between you doing that and me doing what I did in round 1?
I had to do something because I was in trouble. I had to do something. It was looking grim. You had her traveling all around the world. Around the world with superstars.
I should say her and Coach Wright. Then I'd have got you. I said they traveling the world. All right, let's go.
All right, so for round 3, KT and I, we are super sneakerheads. We love our sneakers, and we hang out every Wednesday night with the rest of the Sports Life Talk crew at 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's live on YouTube, so if you smash that subscribe button, come hang out with us. But when we do it, there's a segment that we have, because we don't just talk all about sports. We talk about pop culture, fashion, Twitter, all kind of stuff, social media topics and stuff like that. But my segment is called The Drop. And when I'm doing The Drop every week, I bring a new pair of sneakers that I think y'all should go out and cop, right? Probably the new shoes that's going to be released. But now Kevin and I have this crazy collection of sneakers. So we decided before the show that both Kevin and I were going to pick a pair of sneakers that we think Ray was really like, okay? And whichever one of these pair of sneakers is going to not only win round 3, but they would win this game of championship rounds. All right, Ray? So we already got the sneakers right here loaded up, ready to go. So I'm going to count oh, no, stop all that. Stop all that.
I saw that.
I know, right? Hey, I'm going to count us down to 3, all right? I'm going to count us down to 3, and all we need you to say is hold that sneaker, okay? When you say hold that sneaker, then we're going to pull these shoes up, and we're going to go from there, all right? You ready?
All right.
Here we go, Ray. 3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. Let me see.
Go.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to go with probably the one Kevin's holding.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, dude.
thank you.
Sorry.
Thanks to you, I get to keep my belt. I did this for you, UTA. This is for UTA. You know what? I want to let me through the metal detector with this belt so I can let her have it, B. Jones, so she can wear it for a little bit. I'll see if I get through the metal detector.
Hey, man, I was about to say something and you made me laugh, man. You stupid, man. Well, we already know when we go to Cheesecake Factory, your Chipotle chicken pasta's on KT. Okay, that's your champion.
I got you. We're right there, Arlington. I got you.
That's what you rooting for. All right, no, God, KT, you stupid, man. All right, Miraya, let's go. The title of the show is You Got Next. Sports Life Talks, You Got Next. So you got to tell us, what does the future hold for you, especially going into this new journey that you're about to set out for?
Man, I'm excited. I mean, I'm looking forward to the experience, going into college, playing, I'm ready. Like, I'm ready to go to work. So a lot.
You're a little nervous? You're a little nervous about it?
No, I'm not.
They've been doubting you your whole life, huh? All right.
Excited. I mean, there's some doubters, but I mean, it's whatever. But I'm ready. I'm ready to go to work.
Well, you just left Boswell, and I know you left a big footprint. People won't remember you, but your legacy there's set. Now you got to set out on your legacy here at UTA. But how do you want to be remembered as you transition from school and from school you going to the pros, or from the pros to the real world, the work world? What how do you want to be remembered everywhere after you make an interaction with somebody, after you actually have the opportunity to meet someone new, or to leave a little bit of Miraya Perkins on them? What do you want to be remembered as?
Just someone who, you could see, when you see me play, like, that I put a lot into it. I work hard and stuff, and that, I'm just a person that you can just come up to, whether you need advice or just someone to talk to, have a laugh, just like a good person. Like, I just want to be remembered as that, like just a really good person who's nice and, who put a lot into what, they care about. So, yeah.
All right. So do you have any shout outs that you want to give?
Yeah. Shout out to my besties, Tyra, Sam, Jasmine, my favorite freshmen, Tanaya and Kamari, my coaches, Coach Bush, my AAU coach, my head coach, Coach Reese, Coach Norris, Coach T-Rob, my dad, my mom, my family, all my cousins, I love them all. My best friend, Maya. Yeah, that's all I got.
KT, she came out. She got
she ready for that shout out. It's like, I've been waiting on this all my life, B. Jones. She killed that.
Kevin, I can't wait till she get up there after she did like the first pick in the draft, and she say Sports Life Talk. I want to thank B. Jones, KT, and Sports Life Talk. You know what I'm saying?
Huge.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. All right, so this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story, and I want you to do the same thing. With that said, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
My teammate that I'm coming in with, Aubrey Reed. You need to come up on this show.
Aubrey Reed, you're officially on the clock. I already did some research on you because I saw you and Miraya taking these pictures together. So I'm super excited about having you on the show. All right. So your ticket has been punched. You got a first class invitation. We're gonna get you on and we're gonna be reaching out to you soon. But Miraya Perkins, Ray, you the truth. You the truth, little sis. We super excited about having you on this show. You a warrior. You transcended. You an icon. You a giant. You an underdog, but I promise you big things are coming your way. You are extraordinary and elite. That means you deserve a yeet. Miraya Perkins, you got next. Yes, Sports Life Talk Nation, thank y'all for rocking with us one more again. I'm telling y'all, this show is such a blessing just to get the opportunity to come on day in and day out with amazing talent, amazing people, just amazing students, family members like we got in this young lady down there. And we just gonna keep giving it to y'all. We got some more shows lined up. I promise you, we got over 100 more shows lined up for the rest of this year. And we ain't even finished booking yet. The calendar is crazy. So we need y'all to continue showing us some love. By smashing that subscribe button, helping these athletes to get that exposure. This might equate to some NIL money for you. You never know. So y'all throw y'all love out there. Share this episode. Let's keep this thing growing. Don't forget to visit our website, SLTUGotNext.com. We got Aubrey coming on. She got an invitation, but we can't find everybody. So go to our website, SLTUGotNext.com. Click on the nominations tab. If you want to earn a spot to come on the show and audition for it, or if you think somebody deserves it, let us know. Put their name in the hat, and we will find them and we'll reach out to them. All right. And at Sports Life Talk everywhere. IG, Twitter, Facebook, at Sports Life Talk. One word. Come be a part of our family. Follow us on social media so you can see more superstars like we got in Miraya Perkins as it comes down. Kevin, Wednesday night. And don't forget to come hang out with us on Wednesday night. I promise y'all won't lose. Watch the next episode. I'm not going to lose the next episode. All right. Y'all just buckle up for that one. I'm putting it on everything. I'm changing hoodies and everything. So the next episode, we gonna do something major. But Kevin, I'm gonna let you close this out, man. This is your people. This UTA. She clearly like you better than me, even though I'm the one that got, invited her to the show. It's all good. It's all good. KT, do your thing. Close us out.
So you mentioned like the NIL money, B. Jones. So I went and checked my lotto ticket because she could have been the first athlete that we sponsored. So Miraya, just let you know, can't sponsor you, but I can get you something from Cheesecake Factory. All right. And also, whatever you need from us, please let us know, and we got your back. And I can't wait to come to UTA and watch you play.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right. The bucket from Boswell. The future is yours, all right? We appreciate you, Sports Life Talk Nation. We love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Respect each other and love one another, because together we are better. And keep dreaming big, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet!
See what's crazy is I knew you had next, cause you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag cause you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this.